stream. Now, this is really sad to see what happened, guys. Really, really sad to see what happened with Charlie Kirk and how people on Twitter and X and all over the internet, on Discord, and all these people are justifying what happened to him over quote unquote freaking hate speech. What hate speech did he ever do in his life? What hate speech did he ever do in his life? And if you guys didn't notice, I have upgraded the setup a bit. I even have a tripod, but it would be a little bit weird to do a stream like this, so I'm kind of just thinking, I don't know. But the tripod will definitely be good. But I'll have to think of ways to do it, I guess, in one way or another. But welcome back, guys. It is truly disgusting what is going on. Truly, truly disgusting. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to close this. The light's a little bit bright. We might just close it like that a little bit. And if you haven't seen, I got some new hats here and here and here and here. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. But we're going to wait for a couple people to get into the stream. And then we can, talk about this whole situation that's occurred. And how this party is celebrating another man's passing. That is disgusting in every single shape, every single form. I don't know what else to say about that until we get some people in here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. As you can see, we got the new setup behind us. Trump was right about everything. Wake up, America, guys. Wake up. It's really sad to see what they're saying about Charlie online. It's really disgusting to see how many people are getting removed from our Discord server because all they do is praise the death and passing of a man. That is despicable. That is freaking disgusting. Let me know who's watching, though. Drop me a comment down below. Smash that like and subscribe button. And let's talk about this when we get a little bit more people coming in. But I just want to say, how can you support this political party anymore? They are destroying themselves as we see. Common sense Americans, it doesn't matter if you're Democrat, Republican, they do not want to see you celebrate someone's freaking passing. That's insanity. Don't celebrate someone's passing. Don't praise someone for passing away. Don't say they passed away because of hate speech. That is bull crap. That is bull crap, guys. You shouldn't be doing that. Anyone that's doing that is absolutely despicable, disgusting human beings. If you're doing that, if you're celebrating someone's passing away, just unsubscribe now because seriously, I don't want you on my channel. I don't want you talking with me. I don't want you leaving comments. You're going to get your karma. It's going to come to you one way or another. I'm angry too. I'm angry, proud trucker wife. I, made this whole new setup just today. If you guys didn't notice, this is going to be the setup for now on. We got this flag behind me. As an American, this is sickening. I could understand, okay, a couple people, but the majority of the Democrat Party is all making fun of a man's passing. That is unbelievably sickening. Unbelievably sickening. I want to learn platforms to do videos. Well, please come on my Discord. I can help you out in any way I can possible. I can help you make videos because I really need more people. We need more people on my side. This is not acceptable. He didn't get killed. No one made fun of him. And even if they did, it's completely different when someone passes away, guys. And even if they did, quote unquote, make fun of him, that wasn't the majority of one party. How? What's a Discord? Yeah, that video is truly traumatizing. It's bullshit. Bullshit. They want us to live in fear. They want us to be scared. Well, I got bad news for him. If you can't tell by all the new stuff I got, Trump is not guilty. We got all this stuff right here. All this doing is infuriating people like me. It's just going to make me do more and more videos. It's just going to make me get the message out even more and more. That's exactly what Charlie would want. He wouldn't want bullcrap like gun control. Gun control doesn't help this kind of situation. That man already violated multiple gun laws. Multiple gun laws he violated already. You're a disgusting human being, James. I'm sorry that, you're a living trash. I'm going to remove you out of here because that is truly disgusting. See, look at all these comments of these Democrats praising the demise of a man. He was a father. He had 3 kids. He had a wife. He had a family. He had a mom and a dad. He had aunts and uncles. He was taking care of his entire family. That man was worth, about $10 to $20 million. How can you be wishing the destruction on him one way or another? I don't understand. I don't get it. It's sickening. It's disgusting. How? Why do you keep leaving question marks? It's truly sickening. Freedom of speech. I don't know who that is, Phoenix. I don't know who that is. Everyone is making what ifs, what aboutism, what about this, what about that. It's not too dangerous. That's exactly what they want you to think. They want you to think it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Democrats, I'm strapped from head to toe. I am strapped from head to toe. Head to toe. It's not going to end the same way if they tried me. And I just pray that they don't have to go down that route because I want them to make it home to their families. They don't need to try any more Trump supporters or Trump influencers. I want them to make it home to their families. It's not for my sake. I want them to make it home to their families. Protect Elon at all costs. Truly sickening. Gun laws would not prevent it. Only a complete gun ban. Dude, a gun ban would not prevent this. You literally just found out he passed away. That's awful. Yeah, that is disgusting. It's awful. Democrat here, I love you. Hey, man, I appreciate all the positivity. I'm not going to sit here and say it's all the Democrats. I know plenty of Democrats in my family. I know plenty of Democrats personally. But it's just absolutely sickening to see some of how they are acting. Like, it's insanity. Guys, help me spread this message of, positivity. I would never call for any crazy actions. I don't think we should go out there and, do anything crazy. I want us all just to be friends and get along and have open debate discussion and stuff like that. We can debate about issues. We should be able to debate about different issues without, doing all this bull crap. It's not a gun problem. It's a moral issue in this country. I agree. The same people that are the ones that want gun control are the ones that are killing. No freaking kidding, brother. No kidding. No kidding, my guy. You are a positive person. This incident is the work of evil, brother. Yeah, it is the work of evil. But don't feel bad for me. Feel bad for Charlie Kirk's family. Yeah, it has been a hell of a couple days. First off, the Democrats raising a fundraiser for the man that unalived that Ukrainian girl on the bus. That is sickening. That is freaking sickening, my guys. It's very sad, my guys. It's very sad. It's disgusting what's going on. Absolutely disgusting. Change is a must, and now. No kidding. No kidding. Well, they'll say, how do you know it's the Democrats? How do you know it's the Democrats that did this to Charlie Kirk? How do you know it's the Democrats? You think it's a Trump supporter that did this to Charlie? Hell no. Well, he did say that. Here we go again. A bunch of whataboutism. Oh, what about these people? What about these people? Yeah, my guy, those were Proud Boys. And not to mention, the only one that died on January 6th was freaking Trump supporters. So I don't know what the hell your point is. Stay strong. We need to make this a positive movement. I agree, we do need to make this a positive movement. We need to spread more peace and positivity. The only time we need to practice the Second Amendment, but we also need to, spread peace and positivity. What about January 6th? What about this? What about this? Trump did this. Trump is hurting people, taking away Medicare. No one's Medicare got taken away. Like, these people are disgusting humans of garbage. Most of these people that are saying this shit are literally from 19 to 25 years old. They haven't moved out of their mama's basement yet. And it is disgusting, my guy. It is disgusting. Listen, I knew Democrats that met Charlie Kirk in person. I met Democrats that literally debated and met Charlie. They did not want to see this happen. It's not all Democrats, but it's a lot of these internet Democrats. A lot of these internet Democrats. It's not about this. It's not about Trump. It's not about this. It's not about this about Trump. It's not about this Trump. Listen, January 6th was the only people that passed away were Trump supporters. Second off, this isn't about Trump. Every second they got to make it Trump, 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 Trump. Dude, this is about Charlie right now. Charlie's the one that passed away, not Trump. It's good versus evil now. That's truly how I feel. Not all the Democrats are on the evil side, but a lot of these keyboard warrior Democrats are on the side of evil. What else can I say, guys? What do you think about my new setup and my new background? Do you like that? I'm sorry you feel that way, but we're the ruling party right now. 475,000 children went missing at the border. The Democrats don't care about the children, so I don't want you to say, oh, there was a Colorado shooting yesterday at a school, yada, yada, yada. My guy, there was children at Charlie Kirk's event that were scared, running for their life. Listen, we already know about these incidents. We already know that we need to have teachers with firearms. We need the teachers to have firearms. We need more security at schools. We already know it. This guy said Charlie challenged Israel in his show the day before with Ben Shapiro, next day dead. My guy, that is a conspiracy theory. That is a freaking conspiracy theory, dude. Everyone wants to blame shit on Israel. Everyone wants to blame bullshit on the Jews. Man, the Jewish people have never done any bullshit to any people like this. This is the party of the Democrats. I would believe there's a connection with BlackRock more than I would believe there's a connection with, Israel and any bullshit like that. Yes, the answer is more guns. We need more guns to protect the kids. If every teacher had a gun and someone came in there, those teachers would die for those children, especially if they had a firearm. They're going to go out with a fight. Like, come on, guys. No, we have less guns. No one there was armed other than Charlie's security. If there were civilians with firearms and they seen this guy climbing up those rooftops, you already know what they're going to do, my guy. We can't let all teachers have firearms. I'm not saying all teachers should have them, but there should be more. There should be an option. There should be a special permit for teachers to get these firearms. They should be in a special kind of holster. I'm not paranoid, my guy. I'm not even a little bit paranoid. Not even slightly. Some pretty brave keyboard warriors here. Yeah, seriously. I hope the FBI investigates all of you fuckers. Seriously. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to talk about, I'm open to talking about it, but we don't need less guns. We need more guns. We need more armed security. We need more police on... Every school in America should have a couple police on there. I mean, I know a lot of them do. In Texas, some teachers have guns in school. They have it's legal in Texas. It is legal in Texas. Qualified teachers that want firearms should have one, 100%. That's how you protect the schools. If you want to talk about the incident in Colorado, I will hold a speech at a uni, and I guarantee you I'll have, if I ever get the opportunity to have any of these speeches, I'll have about, 10, 20 guys with me holding AR-15s. I'll have bulletproof glass, bulletproof vests, and if anyone wants to go to war, it'll be what it'll be, but I ain't going out like that. If the Democrats want to go to war with me like that, bring it on. That's all I'm going to say. Bring it on. I ain't scared of nothing. I'm still going out in public just like I am now. I'm not scared of, anything. Just carrying 2 guns now instead of 1. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. If you want me to explain something, if you want me to talk about something, drop a super chat. I see a bunch of questions pouring in. All I'm going to say is the answer is not gun control. The answer is not gun control, guys. Trump 2028. We need more guns. And we need more guns for good guys and less guns for crazy people that be buying them illegally. I bet you it was a hired hit from a Democrat. Man, maybe? Do you think BlackRock could be involved, my guy? You think BlackRock could be involved? If I was at the event with a gun, would I have been able to stop the shooter? Probably not, unless I saw the guy climbing up the thing. I probably wouldn't have shot him instantly. I would have said, "Hey, what are you doing there? What are you climbing up there for?" And I would probably stop him. I'd probably get on top of that rooftop. And if I saw he had a firearm and I was down there, yeah, he's gone. He's gone off this earth. They're violent thugs, man. They are violent thugs. Man, people always, the liberals don't want me to make money off my channel. They don't want me to answer questions. They don't want me to make money to protect myself and my family. That's why they're like, you're profiting off Charlie Kirk's death. Why don't you go tell that to CNN and Fox News that's making the majority of their money off of profiting from Charlie Kirk's death? Why don't you talk to some of the news organizations that are making millions of dollars off Charlie Kirk's death? Listen, I'm not here to make money off of it. I'm here to talk about the political landscape. And I actually care about this stuff. I actually care about this stuff. They just want to say, the Democrats want to scream, you're making money, because they don't want you to make money. Because if you make money, then you can protect your friends, your family, and everyone you love. And they don't care about CNN or Fox News or MSNBC making millions of dollars off Charlie Kirk's name. But when I make, a small YouTube video like this or a live stream talking about it, oh, you're making money from Charlie. It's not about making money from Charlie. The Democrats never wanted any of us to make money in the first place. And not to mention, you just seeing how dangerous of a job is. You can read some of these comments. That's just more of a reason why I need to do what I do. Because people are threatening my life in these comments and on my videos, and they're justifying Charlie's death. It's disgusting. I've gotten lots of threats on here from these kind of bullshit people. No, man, most Republicans are Christians. Charlie was a Republican and he was a Christian. He was more Christian than a lot of these Democrats out here questioning my faith. Or who are you to question my faith? You're not a pastor. You have no high rank in the church. You don't, hey Milo, you don't have any kind of ranking. You don't have any, you don't have any valid sources. You weren't a pastor or a preacher at a church. You're just some random jackwagon Democrat that thinks you can criticize another man's faith. Someone that's actually religious would never question another man's faith. And I see the Democrats in chat, they're like, you made so much money, No, bullshit. You're lying about me, first off. Didn't make shit. Second off, I got all this hat because this stuff came here today. Yeah, I got a new setup. That's what they're hating about. They're hating about this hat, these two new hats. And you know what else they can hate on? They can hate on this too. It's a make fishing great again. Trump's collectible fishing lore. Yeah, they can hate about that. Or you know what else they can hate about? Maybe they can hate about this. The presidential ball. The presidential predicto. Should we use that for the Democrats? Will this offend them? Don't worry about it. That's what Trump says. He says, don't worry about it. Let's see what Trump says now, guys. Let's listen. It
looks like it could happen.
Looks like it could happen. A lot of success for this channel. What else, guys? One more time.
I don't know, to be honest.
Let's keep doing it on the Democrats.
100% right.
100% right. Absolutely. The Democrats don't like this, huh?
I have no idea.
Trump has no idea what you're talking about. Ooh.
Yes.
All right, that's enough of that silliness. But I also want to give a shout out to, hold on. I also want to give a shout out to these people. They told me to give them a shout out. So the largest, Trump store in Southwest Florida, guys. There you go. Florida, Fort Myers, Florida, guys. So if you're ever in the area and you want to get some stuff, they have shirts, stuff like that. Definitely go check them out. Charlie Kirk did no kind of hate speech whatsoever. I don't worship Trump. The only person I worship is Jesus Christ and our Lord and our Savior. The Democrats are mad, and I love it. Can we talk about for a second, do any of the Democrats in the comment section below think it's disgusting? Do they think it's disgusting that These Democrats are, praising a death of a conservative man that had 3 children, that was successful, that took care of his family. Does anyone think that's disgusting? Did anyone think that was disgusting? Ethan, I'm glad to hear that. I ordered this stuff a while ago, guys. I don't know why you're being like, oh, this is just to improve the content for you guys. 100%. Civil War time? No, I don't believe in violence, my guy. It's absolutely disgraceful. What's up, Tom Pepin TV? Not a Democrat, but definitely disgusting. Hell yeah, brother. I'm a Dem and it's disgusting. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, drop some super chats, drop some questions and comments, because you gotta know this is a dangerous job. But besides being a policeman, besides working in the military, besides, Secret Service or any of those military jobs, besides, some of these other jobs out here that, are pretty useful, doing this is pretty high up there on, dangerability scale. Being a conservative influencer, or I wouldn't even call myself that, just being a conservative, I wouldn't call myself an influencer, but even talking about politics online, being a conservative is a dangerous job. It's like being a rapper these days. They just want to unalive you, but it's crazy. It's dangerous. And these Democrats don't want to see you succeed. The Democrats are mad. Yeah, I think we're oppressed when there's Democrats killing, people that do what I do. Democrats are killing them. Yes, I think we're oppressed. What kind of question is that? Slap that like button though, guys. If you have any questions or comments you want me to talk about regarding this is just disgusting. This is just sickening. The Democrats couldn't even give their respect for 8 damn hours. They couldn't even show their respect for 8 hours and say, rest in peace. I didn't believe in this guy's ideas, but they couldn't even give it 8 hours. They jumped right on Twitter and saying, oh, he spreaded hate speech. He talked about illegal immigrants, how they're criminals. Yeah, they are criminals. What did you want him to do? Not talk about it? That's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to just say, oh, no, I'm too scared to talk about it. Can't you tell? I'm talking about it more than ever now. I'm talking about it more than ever. If anything, just enraged me and motivated me more than ever. Smash that like button, though. If you guys have any questions, comments, pay respect to Charlie Kirk. You can't even name one hateful thing Charlie ever said in his damn life. And these disgusting Democrats are giving a reason for his passing. That is disgusting. Fuck off. You're going to have your day in hell. Have I ever been to a protest? Yeah, I've been to them. What's your point? But if you have any other questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, what am I lying about? Just shut up. This is a great comment. Just shut up. That's exactly what they want to make you do. Just shut up. Well, if you want to try to make me just shut up, then try. Try your best. See what happens. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't want to watch me, you don't have to watch me. See, look at these people threatening me, and they'll say, no, Democrats are good. Democrats are good. Demons are good. Demons are not good. These Democrats should not be here. They should not be here talking that shit in the comment section. I want everyone to spam the comments and show me that you guys really care about Charlie. Say RIP Charlie, or say MAGA, or say something. They're absolutely evil. I never said all Democrats are bad, but I just said 80 to 90% of them are wishing, for more shit like this to happen, to more people like me and Donald Trump. It is ridiculous, my guy. RIP Charlie. MAGA, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, guys. Funny, nothing bad happens to the left. That's what I'm saying. Nothing bad happens to the left. What are they crying and complaining about? Nothing bad happens to the left. They don't want to see you successful. They don't want to see you doing well, because if you're doing well, then you can protect your family and your loved ones. If you're doing well, then you can protect your mother, your children, you can take care of people. They just want to unalive you. They don't want to see you do well. They don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see your channel grow. They just, want the very worst for you. It's really sad and disgusting. When I go on Democrat channels and watch their live streams, they never get these kinds of disgusting human comments. These people are subhuman to me, honestly. They are subhuman. Anyone that's celebrating Charlie's passing is subhuman to me. All these Democrats that are calling me, messaging me on Discord saying, come on, bro, let's debate Charlie, let's debate Charlie. You are subhuman to me. You are less than human. Most likely your wife is 400 to 500 to 600 pounds. She's either 400, 500, or 600 pounds. She has blue hair, pink hair, like the guy a day and a half ago, or any of those things. The Second Amendment. Hate speech, hate speech. Anyone that's calling Charlie a Nazi, you're going to get your day. And unfollow me. If you're calling Charlie a Nazi, unsubscribe. Goodbye. Because I haven't spread any hate. Charlie hasn't spread any hate. It's that simple, guys. These people are still celebrating this the fucking disgusting party of demons. Disgusting party of demons. You know what? I hope love goes out to Charlie Kirk and his family. R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P. my guy. You know what? I hope Trump comes to every single Democrat city, every single place that you Democrats are hiding, all those little nicks and crannies in your mama's basement where you're hiding. I hope Trump comes to your door with the National Guard and says, hey, you've been talking shit about harming people online. We're here to pick you up and throw you in prison. I hope that happens to you. Because you know what you're doing? You're doing a lot of bullshit. You're wishing, you're threatening people online. You're threatening me. You're threatening other people. You're threatening all these influencers online. I hope the FBI comes to your freaking door. I hope the FBI comes to your door and picks you up for your hate comments. That's all I'm going to say. I don't wish any harm on anyone. Never, ever, ever, ever. I just wish the FBI would come to your door and pick you up. Because you Democrats are the ones screaming hate speech, hate speech, hate speech. That's why Charlie got his. That's why Charlie got his. That's fucking disgusting. What you're doing, that is hate speech. What Charlie did, saying that there's illegal murderers, criminals, rapists in this country, that is not hate speech. That is not hate speech. But you know what bothers you? You know what bothers you just as much as Charlie bothers you? People like me, people wearing this hat, people with this poster, people with these hats, people with this. Look, Trump was innocent. Trump was innocent. Trump was innocent. The only snowflakes are the Democrats. They couldn't let people have their First Amendment rights, so they had to do an act of violence. Who is the snowflakes? The Democrat Party. The Democrats are using a word that we invented to describe them to try to throw it back at us. We invented snowflake. Now, snowflakes are beautiful, but these Democrats are ugly-ass people. They're ugly, they're obese, they're not doing well in life. They don't got a family that loves them. They don't got a wife or a girlfriend that loves them. They just ain't doing too well. And that's exactly why they get angry when I say this kind of stuff. They wouldn't be triggered when I said this kind of stuff if it wasn't facts. The Democrats are hateful. Look, they're triggered. They're triggered when I say this stuff because it's all true. Yes, sir, Burnell, I ordered this stuff a while ago. And now I got, the whole new setup, Mr. Burnell. We got a hat here. We got a hat here. We got this background. We got this. Also, what else do we got? We got this as well. This is a fishing lure, make fishing great again. We also got the presidential predicto. Should we do the presidential predicto for you guys? I also got a tripod, but I gotta set it up correctly because the camera's gonna be like this. Does this look okay for you guys? Let me know does this look good for you? Would you like it to be like this, or how would you feel if I did a stream like this? Or is that like sideways on your phone? Let me know. Is this good? What do you think? Someone said no. No, it looks like shit. Okay. It's sideways. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I gotta figure out the tripod. Someone said no. Someone said no. Someone said no. If you guys have any questions or comments, if you want to talk about the quote-unquote gun control bullshit, if you want to talk about anything regarding, this Trump situation, just drop some super chats. How many MAGAs to set up a tripod? Just one. Like I said, if you want to talk about anything specific, drop a super chat. I'm here to listen to you guys. Teagle, you can just go back to that Democrat hole you cried out, you cried out and came from. I'm the NPC, but you guys are the ones that are repeating Twitter talking points. I am trying to better understand people as humans, my guy. Like, I'm trying to better understand why people would be celebrating Charlie Kirk's passing.
I would say maybe.
Maybe what, Mr. Trump? I don't get it.
We're going to see what happens.
We are gonna see what's gonna happen, Mr. Trump. We are gonna see what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm calling the people that are celebrating Charlie Kirk's passing Democrats. Yeah, you're right. I am calling them names, quote unquote. You are literally celebrating it. You are calling him a piece of shit. You can't even show respect for a man that just passed away. That is pathetic, Democrats. The Democrats sleep with a bunch of stuffed animals, but they're telling me, oh, you got a bunch of toys. Yeah, I like gimmicky stuff. What's so wrong about that? Can we debate, or are you going to run? What are we going to debate about? And tell me why I should debate you when this is not a time for debating. What was the motive? I mean, we already know what the motive was. Political. The governor of Utah said the reason that if you want to debate me, you can join the Discord, but show a little bit of respect for Charlie. The Democrats are angry. They're angry that Trump is their president. They're angry that I got these Trump gimmicks. It pisses them off, and I love it. He's not a bad person. What made Charlie Kirk a bad person? Not one single Democrat has managed to answer this question. They say because he talked about illegal immigration. They say because he talked about Christianity. They say because he talked about abortion. It was because he was a Christian and that he didn't want abortion and that he was making the country head in the right direction. He was the #1 conservative influencer in the world. In the world. And you guys, I literally have talked to people that met Charlie before. Don't ask me if I watched any of his videos. Don't ask me any stupid questions like that. I'm not going to respond to them, especially if you're not dropping a super chat. Now, if you drop a super chat, I'll respond to whatever you want. Literally, the people that I know that have actually met Charlie, it doesn't matter if they're Democrat, they debated with him, they didn't agree with him. They said Charlie was a great person. They said he didn't deserve this, his family didn't deserve this. Any of that other stuff doesn't really matter, guys. It doesn't matter what Trump did. It doesn't matter if you agree with his political opinions. It doesn't matter about deflecting to January 6th. It doesn't matter about talking about this or that. The only thing that matters is showing respect to a man that passed away. The only thing that matters is talking about the issues going on in America right now and how we don't need more gun control, how we actually need more guns in the schools and the school premises to protect people. The only thing to talk about now is how we should have done this kind of event in a gymnasium with armed security at all entrances and, backpack checks. All that matters is we should have had more security. Listen, I'm all for more security and more guns and more police and more armed civilians, but I'm not up for more bullshit. I'm literally talking about the shooting that happened in Colorado at the same time. That's what I'm talking about when I say guns. We need, teachers that want to have firearms to hold them, hold these kind of people accountable. If Republicans have the guns, then why are they the ones killing the Republicans? Sympathies to Charlie's family. Thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys don't care about... You guys, the funny thing is you don't care about Charlie Kirk, but you want me to show sympathy for the people at the shooting in Colorado. You want to deflect away from Charlie. You don't want to give him the respect and the credit that's due. And it's sad that the 3 kids passed away in Colorado yesterday. I've already talked about this several times, but the reason you keep bringing it up isn't because you care about the kids. You care about deflecting away from Charlie Kirk. You care about, saying, oh, Charlie Kirk, there was a reason he passed away. There was a reason he did hate speech. What's up, Dons? I see you in chat, my friend. There's a reason he deflects. There's a reason for this or that. There's no reason to harm another human being and take them off this earth for debating people, rather it be in person, online, anything like that. Yes, R.I.P. Charles. I don't know if they found the shooter. That really doesn't matter to me. Finding the shooter isn't going to bring Charlie back. We already know this guy's a liberal. We already know he's a leftist. We already know that the devil is a Democrat. We already know all this kind of stuff. It doesn't bring Charlie back. The only thing I cannot believe is they have not found this guy yet when there's literal footage of the guy climbing on the roof. How can they not use that footage to find him? I'm so bewildered and confused. Well, George Floyd died of fent. And yeah, I feel bad for Fent Floyd because he was a victim of fentanyl and he was a victim of the cartel and the drug wars that are going on in America. Yeah, I feel bad for George. He should have never got out of that cop car, but he would have probably died in that cop car from the fent. But it's like, damn, it just messed up. I feel bad for Fent Floyd all the time, my guy. I mean, I'm just, empathy is something real. It's not a new age term, my guy. It's not a new age term. Some people actually feel bad for people. How am I making fun of him? I'm just pointing out the fact that he passed away from fent. And also, I think that cop did do some wrongdoing to him. Do I think that cop should be in prison? No, I don't think that cop should be in prison. I think he should, lost his job at the police force because, that man was, he couldn't breathe because of the fent. What are Charlie's words? Those are Charlie's words? That's not hateful? No one deserves to die. That's what the Democrats don't seem to understand. I am so mad that they're celebrating an innocent life that was taken away. Please, if you support this kind of bullshit that's going on in Twitter, alright, I'm going to kick you out of here, my friend. You're not a good human being. I'm going to kick you out of here for that bullshit comment. What did Burnell say? Charlie Kirk deserves a monument, a true American patriot. Yeah, that man deserves a monument. That man deserves a flippin' monument. Stop hating. I'm not hating. The problem in the U.S. is Democrats say anytime you use your First Amendment right or give any of your political opinions, you're hating. But whenever they tell you that they're going to unalive you or that they're going to do this to you or they're going to do that to you or they tell you that you're a Nazi, that isn't hate speech. But the minute you give your political opinions, that is hate speech. That is exactly what is wrong with this country. That's exactly what's wrong with this country. Yeah, we should use the Democrats' taxpayer money to build a statue of Charlie Kirk. That's a great idea. I really like that. We should use the Democrats' taxpayer money to make a statue. We should force every Democrat to pay more taxes this year. That way they have to build a statue of Charlie Kirk. No, that's disgusting. Get the fuck out of here. You are the same as the person that did this to Charlie Kirk. I would never, ever in a million years thinking about unaliving someone because of their First Amendment right. That is disgusting. Bunch of disgusting demon diddy tranny-crats in chat. Give you one example? My guy, it was all over CNN. It was all over MSNBC. It was all over all these liberal news networks. They were telling the uprise against Charlie. They were calling him a Nazi. Many, a liberal celebrity said, oh, he deserves to be taken off this earth. The people on The View, all kinds of these people. They should all be charged with conspiracy, if you ask me. Conspiracy to unalive Charlie. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm disgusted by these people. You'll cry when you're in hell, Nicholas. You'll cry when you're in hell, Hector. I mean, look at all these disgusting Democrats justifying his passing away, and then they want to talk to me about it. Just delete every single one of these trolls in chat. Just kick them out immediately. Hitler is disgusting. No one would defend him. Get the fuck out of here. All these disgusting trolls just need to leave immediately. Chat, if you're just here to talk trash on Charlie Kirk, get out. You're not welcomed. No freedom of speech anymore. Not with the Democrats unaliving people like me and Charlie. They're saying they're gonna get me, but I want to see them try. Do these crazy eyes look like you're gonna get me, or does it look like I'm gonna get you first if you try? It's a bunch of 16-year-olds trolling. Yup. The majority of these people that are making fun of Charlie are from the ages of 16 to 21 years old, and they still live in their mama's basement. The Democrats are disgusting human beings. Disgusting. Absolute democrats. It is absolutely disgusting, the Democrats. Hell yeah, US Red Man. I'll let you help me. If you're on my side, you can be on my side. But if not, man, it's just disgusting to see what's going on. I don't really got much more words at the moment about this whole situation. I'm 16 and I'm pissed off that the Democrats are making disgusting comments. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Yes, I'm a Christian. The amount of trolls is insane. These people have mental health issues. I hope Trump puts every single one of you demon rats in the new mental asylums that he's making. Once again, these fake democrats that literally worship the demon party of Democrats are telling me that I'm not a Christian. Get the hell out of here, my guy. A lot of disgusting democrats in chat. That's all I gotta say. Honestly, guys, I'm probably going to take a break in about 5 or so minutes because I just really wanted to come on here and see how people are reacting. And it turns out that the Democrats are still demons. It turns out the devil is still a Democrat because look at all these comments. This is just proving our point. This is why more and more you guys are going to lose so many Democrat voters the way you're acting. You are going to lose so many Democrat voters. This is exactly what Charlie would have wanted. He would have wanted all these people to... I've never threatened anyone in my life. Never, ever, ever. This is what Charlie would have wanted, though. Lots of Democrat voters to, resign their Democrat registration and the voter registration, and they're going to become Republicans. They're going to become the Republicans. If you guys have any questions, any comments, anything you want to talk about, drop some super chats. Let me know what you think of the new setup. Should I show you guys like a full thing of it? Hold on. Let me show you guys. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Where should we put the statue of Charlie up at? I don't know, in DC? Charlie does deserve a statue. Like I said, I never blamed all Democrats. I'm just blaming the 90% of them that are celebrating this bullshit. I've been saddened by this. I have been with Trump. I've been with Turning Point USA since he founded it at 18. He had such a great, intelligent man. I know Trump is very upset. Yeah, my guy, you should 100% join the Discord because I would love to have you on the channel. If you know Charlie or if you were ever with Turning Point USA, I would love to have you on my channel so you can come on here, and we need more people that want to speak the truth and that people that want to actually say positive things instead of the Democrat demons. They are miserable. I know they're miserable. Super chats upset them. Seeing my channel do well upsets them. Every little thing upsets them. But let me know if you guys have any final questions or comments. I'm going to hop off here, but I'll come back in about 10 or 20 minutes. I just want to see if there's anyone that wants to live stream with me, maybe in the Discord. But if you guys have any final questions, comments, just drop some super chats, smash that like button, subscribe. And yeah, just let me know, guys. Any final things you guys want to say? I guess not, guys. I'll be back in a few minutes here. 10 to 20 minutes. I'll be back, guys. Take care, everyone. I hope you hit that like and subscribe button.